Hello, Juanita. Welcome. Good evening to you. Surprised the Tesla driver didn't try to run a red light. They usually do. Yeah, today's very breezy. It's very nice. They were calling for rain, but it's clearly not raining yet. Bit of an overcast, but you do see some tints of blue in the sky. I hope I don't get rained on once again. But anything that takes the blistering heat away, I'm all for it. This is a very quiet, peaceful residential street here. I didn't even catch the name of it, to be honest. Very nice homes. It's a cozy house there, and it's a pretty neat apartment building. Hey, Yaz 0505, welcome. Goes all the way around here. Wow, I didn't realize it was that big. That's pretty cool. And this house is also part of 306. Interesting. That car definitely needs a good wash. I'm just walking up towards Bloor. And I'll probably head west once I get there. I figured, to avoid the noise of busy Parliament, I figured I'd go down. Still can't find a street name. Oh, Sackville, okay. I'm walking up Sackville. Look at the size of this property here. Quite nice indeed, all the flowers. Some old early 2000s Mustang. You got the stained glass for some of these houses. Considering how rough it is, only a couple streets over, it's quite the quick transformation once you get to Sackville. Almost like High Park vibes, which is an impressive thing to say. And this is completely taped off, this part of the street coming up. Excavation, I believe. So I have to decide which way I'm going to go. That sort of interfered with my path. It's quite a big house over there too. And another one, wow. Yeah, it's all blocked off here. Wonder how far I have to go to sort of loop around. Okay, not too far, I guess. Wait a minute, I spoke too soon. I don't know what's going on here. I guess I'll just dip down and cross over. And there's more beautiful stained glass. You can see in the windows there. It's always a pleasant view. Imagine the rent for any place on Sackville would be pretty high. You can hear faint sirens in the distance, most likely from an ambulance. But if you want peace and quiet, this is definitely the street to go to in this area. And I spotted the first window in the heart in the window. As I've said countless times, you see countless amount of them in East York. Pretty rare around other areas though. For some reason I can't explain, but wow. Yeah, just beautiful houses. So I'm gonna walk up as far north as I can, and then I'll just make a left when I'm out of other options for paths. So yes, you would be correct, Helen Keller. I am on Sackville Street. It's very, very nice. I'm enjoying this. The closest main street intersection where I started was Dundas and Parliament, right near it. Bobo in the house. Welcome, Bob. Happy Wednesday to you, sir. I'm walking down a very peaceful, quiet street, as you can see. I like that. Cat in the window, that cat light. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's cool, Helen. Yeah. Like I say, Parliament's pretty rough and Sherborne's worse, so, you know, considering I'm only a few blocks away, it's quite the transformation of atmosphere. Yeah, they're very nice, Bob. I agree. It's a lot of them are like, I don't know when they were built. Like the house I reside in was built in 1888, and these seem pretty old themselves. They could easily go back to the 1800s for some of these places. A lot of them have stained glass windows. Very nice. Welcome, Vasily. Yeah, it's just, I would love to live on this street, to be honest. Probably very expensive, as I said, and that's, I don't know what this is here. It seems like some sort of business, but yeah, building permit here. Like kind of look inside. It's pretty dark. You're not really seeing much, but I wonder what that used to be. Nice wooden fence here. Very well constructed. And even though it's pretty windy, I have sort of a less aggressive amount of it here. When I started, it was like, I thought the sound was going to be really bad, but it's just another positive addition to this street. And each one of these houses are pretty unique. They all have their own sort of interesting design. How to declutter. Right next to clutter. So look at that back deck there. 448A Sackville Street. So nice. Bob says, I love when they have front yards that aren't really yards. Yeah, exactly. Look at this. Wow. Okay, I've been warned there is no exit. And yeah, they're not kidding. It's a brick wall, so I am heading westbound. Yes, they certainly did. There's another fountain. I like the blue and I guess navy blue doors. See, now the wind's picking up more. Another take a book, leave a book, little shelf there. Little breezes here and there, but not too bad. Oh, third heart in the window. Off the record. Whoever Walter Hudson was. Academy Award-winning actor. Born in 1884, died in 1950. Before my time. I think that's another fence that will not permit me to pass, so I'll just keep going. There's a crowd of people just all gathered on the sidewalk for some reason. I wonder what they're looking at. It's the big attraction here. More stained glass. I'm curious, what are they looking at? This house? Okay. Quite the show there. Someone was covering up her face because she didn't want to be on camera. Wow. Beautiful from beginning to end. Little house cannabis. That's a cute little cannabis shop there. And I'm back at Parliament. So I'm just going to keep going towards Bloor. That was a nice little detour. Yeah, I guess I'll cross here. Bob says Walter Hudson won Best Supporting Actor for The Treasure of the Sierra Mad 3. I don't, call me stupid because I am, but I don't know how to pronounce that. But the guy died in 1950. That must be a really old film. I'm not sure what year the Academy Awards even started. You've certainly been living at Wonderland, haven't you, Vasily? How many trips so far this summer? Hello, Harja, welcome. Congrats on your 50 subs, man. Hopefully you'll be able to go live soon. And there's a laundromat I might consider going to in the near future, as the dryer at my house is currently out of operation. Trojan Elk Explorer, welcome. Happy Wednesday to you. Yeah, Bob, sorry I missed your last live stream. But, you know, you usually are pretty consistent now. Every Monday at 8 o'clock, be there or be square, and I guess this Monday I was square. Still looking forward to maybe a potential walk tubing video in the near future. Never know. And this is one of the ugliest designs I've ever seen for recent cars. Kind of reminds me of that Homer Simpson car that he designed when his brother visited. Like, this is so stupid. No offense to any Cube owners.
8% on $4 million? What's that, like $800,000 or some shit?
That's quite the huge graveyard here. Yep, Walker was out. Okay, Bloor is approaching. This has to be one of the biggest graveyards. I don't know, there are quite a few large ones. There's a huge one near Woodbine Beach. There's another huge one in Scarborough. I don't know which one is the biggest in Toronto, but this one is definitely a contender. And another waterfall. It's always nice to see. I've been lucky. I don't want to jinx myself, because if I mention that R word, then that's when it's going to start to, well, you know, downpour. Camera on the dash of that Lexus there. Seems like a pretty nice high-end one. Now the wind's definitely picking up. Yeah, I knew it was coming eventually, Bob. All right, now that I'm at Bloor, yeah, I might as well just go straight there. No, not until I get my wind guard. Not even a wind guard to protect me from copyright music. I wish there was a copyright music guard. Yeah, here it goes. My apologies in advance. Walking directly towards it now. And that was it to get a underhead shot of buildings that are massively tall. As my gimbal starts to have a mind of its own again. Maybe because I am out in the open more. Yeah, well, I was kind of protected in those side streets with all the houses and buildings, right? Now it's just pure openness, so that would make sense.
Get the ball.
Seeing like some pretty high-end condos here. No smoking, no vaping permitted. Engaged in studio. Made with love. Wonder what kind of studio this is. See some celebrities here. Audrey Hepburn, Queen Elizabeth, Princess Diana, Beyonce even. Yeah, pretty wide bike lanes, well, to this extent, and down there as well. I heard that a court has appealed against Ford's decision to take out a certain amount of bike lanes, for better or for worse, whatever your opinion on that is. I'm indifferent either way. Exactly. Especially when you're near the water too. Then it gets cooler and windier. We've had so much aggressive heat. I'm sure in upstate as well. This is just relief to me, you know? A lot of the days it's just hard to be outside, let alone do a live stream. And it's like plus 30 degrees, and what's going on here? One fire truck went one way, now it's going another. Two fire emergencies at the same time in different directions. I don't know. And I'm approaching Sherborne. Time here. Fresh Co doesn't close until 10 o'clock, so I'm good. Got to give it to Fresh Co because most grocery stores close around 9. I know No Frills does. Food Basics, I think, closes even at 8. Toronto Fire Station 313. Squad 313. All right. And just to the left, speaking of Captain Obvious, is Sherborne Station. Hello, Vivian. Welcome. Happy Wednesday to you. It's good to beat the heat. And I won't be making this light, but actually I'm going to cross. I don't know whether to keep going along Bloor or further up Sherborne. Decisions. Take a look up here. And down here, actually. Where the vertigo starts to kick in. It's not too bad though. I could easily walk down that, but I'm just gonna keep going along Bloor. I don't want to get lost. Day and night cannabis. Key to land. There's a walk up Tim Hortons. I guess they deliver after hours. And it's window pickup only. Got an idiot YouTuber in the reflection. That's one of my preferred pizza chains here. And there's Fat Bastard Burrito and a Subway. And a No Frills. And a Rexall. Medium pepperoni pizza, $10.99. In this economy, is that a good deal? Speaking of deals, daily deals starting at $1. What's $1? Side of fries and a medium drink. That's actually not too bad. Large was $18. Ouch. Yeah. I remember Pizza a couple years ago. They used to be able to get like an extra large pizza, one topping, and it was $9.99. Now it's like $15. It was like at a fixed price for $10 for like so long, and then 2022 came and everything just skyrocketed in price. So yes, you would. He's on a very fixed income. Rogers Tower. Now Pleasant turns into Huntley Street. I'm just gonna take a look up Mount Pleasant Road. I wonder why the wind is picking up so much and what's going on. Apparently it's going to really rain tomorrow. So I will not be recording tomorrow, safe to say. And there's another Subway. They have two Subways that are very close to each other. It is the most popular food chain, I think, in the world. There's far more Subways than there are McDonald's now. There's a Starbucks, of course. Just the opposite. I'm seeing less and less of Starbucks. See more independent coffee places pop up now. And there's Pico. That's another place I've yet to try. More on the expensive side though, from what I've heard. There's a look down Ted Rogers Way. Manulife Private Wealth. I guess these statues just represent everyday people. Pretty neat. And I'm still on the fence, no pun intended, or maybe it was very intended. Yeah, I think that's natural grass. Very finely trimmed. So finely trimmed that it almost looks like it's fake. Yoshi, welcome. Bob says those subways have a long-standing grudge against each other. They have posted negative reviews of each other, tried to sabotage each other's window displays. How do you know this? Expensive pizza prices, Yoshi. Talking about how everything's just going up and up and up. Saying, you know, like a extra large one topping pizza back in 2021 was only $10, now it's $15. And it's only getting worse. That was Popeyes. And honestly, in this economy, $1 fries, you can't really beat that. Why is this gym all tint like it's like reddish orange in there? Or is that just the windows? That would like give me a migraine after a certain amount of time. I don't understand that at all. Now here's an expensive pizza bar here, Pico. Wish I could get a look at a menu, but you don't even see any prices. You have this, oh, there you go, up there. Microscopic printing. I just saw a medium pizza was $14, so there you go. For a margarita. Look down church. I would go to a gym with like calming blue. Much easier on the eyes. Chipotle. Salvation Army. I actually liked between KFC or Popeyes. I would my opinion probably Popeyes, because I just think KFC has gone down, really downhill. I really enjoyed Jollibee though. I know you didn't, Yoshi, but Bob. The heat is on. Sunset Grill. Famous all-day breakfast. So what specials do you have here? Monday to Friday, 7 to 9 a.m. It's a two-hour window, sorry. Okay, so without meat, it's $6.99. So what do you just get? Like eggs, home fries, and toast. And if you add bacon, it's $9.99. And a super smash burger with home fries, coleslaw, and a drink is $15. Pretty typical, I guess. Definitely beats McDonald's. That bag just popped. Bob says red is energy, like blood, bold, heart racing, movement. I could see where they would go with it. Yeah. I'm just a blue guy, I guess. That wasn't in a review. That was actually for my birthday get together, Bob. So that's on my channel, not on the Yoshi Walker channel. Yeah, your live stream. Exactly. And I was recording too. We were all kind of recording that day, so.
No, I'm not trying to fix. I'm trying to take
that window lift there is kind of tilted down.
13, 14.
Got Nike, Lens Crafters. And we got that big tall boy. I'm more looking forward to seeing the Sky Tower among completion though. Seconds. Gimbal is tilting once again. There we go. And okay, I don't think I'm gonna be going that way, so. Mark Davis, welcome. Oh, really? What were you doing around here, Mark? Brad Palmer, welcome. Happy Wednesday to you. Yeah. Yeah, that shirt that Boom gave you, Yoshi, was so cool.
Yeah, but if you, yeah.
All right. Wow.
I'm like Maxi.
Now this view I like. When you get closer and closer, it just gets better. Stop tilting on me. All right. I think I need to square up with this gimbal. And then the intersection, Bloor and Young. And I'm going to go north. It's Jack Astor's. They have some pretty good food there, actually. Some pretty good pub food. What's that? Heck happened here? Of course, access to Bloor and Young Station. Uh-oh. Now here's another pizza place that's probably one of my favorite, is Mama's Pizza coming up. Thank you so much, Vivian. Appreciate that. Mark says, yes, Kyle, I was at Rock Legends at 627 Young Street. Have you ever been there before? I know Ken has. No, I have not, actually. Remember there used to be a Hard Rock Cafe at Young and Dundas. Sadly gone. And I was never there either. But sounds like an awesome experience. Hope you had a great time. Sometimes some names just speak for themselves. Like, the one bar, there's another Starbucks, but it looks closed. See anyone in there? And there's down Yorkville. And there's another annoying siren. Circular library here. And circular it is. Sushi place. Hero Sushi. Okay, walk-in special here. Large pizza, 2 toppings, $16. You know, that's not too bad. Her wings are baked, not fried. Trying to see a bit of the menu here. This lady's like, why is this guy recording outside? What's this idiot doing? Extra large pizza, 3 toppings, 1 dip. And for $26. See, now they're starting to get a bit greedy. I'll take the large special for 16. Okay, copyright music, and I cannot move. Burrito Boys. This would be a ramen place.
And I went to huge fans, and I went for both. Like, again, you know?
Yes, looking forward to seeing, meeting Bobo for the first time. Fan Expo. I'm gonna cross very dangerously here. Do not repeat what I do, folks. As I almost get hit by a car. That's why you don't do what I do. Okay, I'm gonna swerve around here. It's heading a little too close to Rosedale, which will be in a future video, so. Frank Stroll Parkette. Is this a parkette? I guess it's just a path with a bunch of benches. Not only is this a nice Italian restaurant, but I hear all the customers speaking in Italian. Yeah, that'd be great if you can make it, Yoshi. Mark says, it's a long walk from college and university to Penn subway station today. He made it. Yeah, wasn't too hot today. Got a bit of a relief, so I'm glad you made it. It's a very interesting design condo there. Days are getting shorter, slowly. 2 days will be in August. And that's fine for me. I think 2 months of like blistering hot summer heat is enough for me. Davenport. And yeah, it's gonna keep going. Well, it says I can't walk, but like I can't just stand at a light forever. Maserati. Ooh la la. Alfa Romeo. clock tower there. Most of the times when you see clock towers, the clocks are not accurate. This one is. Yes, to see any as well. Keep your passes for that before it's too late. Save the Clock Tower, Jamie 1985. Says Sullivan there. College of Nurses of Ontario. What a nice little college it is, too. There's Belmont Street. That dude was just whipping by. There's an animal hospital here. Small little dead end street. This is Bishop. Small it is. So I'm gonna try to loop my way around. I'm gonna improvise though. Wow. There are some really nice, quiet, beautiful streets around this area. I just never really explored here too much, so personal training, sore and fit, I guess. Get your gains. Toronto EMS Station 45. Oh, that's cool, Harjot. Yeah, maybe do a video there. I'm not sure if you can record there, but I was at CNE last year and it was quite crowded. It gets more crowded each year. I think like over 50,000 people applied for jobs there this year. It's a 19 Beatty Union Station. Tinted blue in the sky now. There's another animal hospital. Looks like a very expensive one. And I'm about 5 minutes away from the 1 hour mark, which is probably my indication of ending this soon. So, yeah, I'm gonna go down here. Yeah, why not? Sort of loop my way back around. Some very expensive suites there. That's the name of the street. And it's getting dark very quickly. So once I get to the end of the street, I think that'll be a wrap. But I hope everyone watching is enjoying this as much as I am. Someone got ticketed here.
There's nothing so rude and offensive. Like, no.
Yep, days are definitely getting shorter, Mark. Well, we have about a month and 3 weeks left of summer. I guess fall begins on what? September 20th, 21st? Try to get more of a glimpse of these houses instead of just getting blinded by all these headlights. Especially the LED ones. See them from like a mile away. Glad you enjoy it, Vivian. You know, it's a less noisy, less busy one. Well, for the majority of it. Mark says as soon as the CNE ends, it's a sure sign that summer is winding down. Yep, that's very true. I do love fall though. It's probably my favorite season, you know, when all the leaves start to change color. Especially along the Don Valley Parkway, when you see them change, it's really quite beautiful, you know. Yellow, orange, and red. Okay. So I think I'm pretty much exactly at the hour mark. So I think that's an appropriate time to wrap it up. I want to thank everyone for tuning in and, you know, just for supporting the channel. You're all awesome people. And yeah, I know I said last time I was going to do a pre-record, and I lied right through my teeth. Did another live, but that is definitely my next focus goal. Hopefully not in the rain this time. So, I want to thank Mark. I want to thank Vivian, Harjot, Upstate Bob, of course, Yoshi. Yeah, and anyone else that I didn't mention, just thank you. I hope you enjoyed the rest of your evening, you know, and beat the heat, as I always say. And I'm gonna sort of find my way back. Hopefully I'll get to the the Freshco before it closes, and that's it. So I want to say goodnight to everyone. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next one. Walker out.